Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom that her parents did before. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with the grace and wisdom that her parents did before her. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom that her parents did before. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom that her parents did before her. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom that her parents did before her. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom that her parents did before her. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom that her parents did before her. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace, wisdom.
With all the grace and wisdom.
Thanks to Maximus, crime in the kingdom disappeared almost overnight. As did most of the apples. Thanks to Maximus, crime in the kingdom disappeared almost overnight. As did most of the apples. Pascal never changed. At last, Rapunzel was home, and she finally had a real family. She finally had a real family. And she finally had a real family. She was a princess worth waiting for. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom. Her parents had their parents. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with the beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom that her parents did before her. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom and prepared. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom and prepared their parents. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom that prepared their parents. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom that her parents with. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom that her parents. Beloved by all, she had. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom that her parents did before her. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom that her parents did before her.
And as for me,
well,
I started going by Eugene again.
I started going by Eugene again. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom their parents did before her. And as for me, well, I started going by. And as for me, well, I started going by Eugene again.
Stop thieving and basically turned it all around. But I know what the big again. Stop thieving and basically turned it all around. But again, stop thieving and basically turned again.
Stop thieving and basically
turned it all around. Again.
Stop thieving and basically turned it all around.
Stop thieving and basically turned it all around. Again. Stop thieving and basically turned it all around. Stop thieving and basically turned it all around. But again, stop thieving and basically turned it all again. Stop thieving and basically
stop thieving and basically turned it all around. Stop thieving. Stop thieving and basically turned it all around. Stop thieving and basically turned it all around. Stop thieving and basically turned it all around. All around.
Thieving and basically turned it all around. Again. Stop.
Stop thieving and basically turned it all around. All around. Stop thieving and basically turned it 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 around. Stop thieving and basically turned Stop thieving and basically turned it around. Stop thieving and basically turned it around. Stop thieving and basically turned it around. I started going by Eugene again. Stop thieving and basically turned it around. But I know with back what the big question is. But I know what the big question is. But I know what the big question is. But I know what the big question.
But I know what the big question is.
But I know what the big question is. But I know what the big question is.
Did Rapunzel and I ever get married? Did Rapunzel and I ever get married?
Did Rapunzel and I get married?
Did Rapunzel and I ever get married?
Did Rapunzel and I ever get married? Did Rapunzel and I ever get married? Did Rapunzel and I ever get married? Did Rapunzel and I ever get married? Did Rapunzel and I ever get married? Did Rapunzel and I ever get married? Did Rapunzel and I ever get married? Did Rapunzel and I ever get married? Did Rapunzel and I ever get married? I started going by Eugene again. Stop thieving and basically turn it around. But I know what the big question is.
Did Rapunzel
and I ever get married? Did Rapunzel and I? But I know what the big question is. Did Rapunzel and I ever get married? Did Rapunzel and I ever get married? But I know what the big question is. Did Rapunzel? But I know what the big question is. Did Rapunzel and I? But I know what the big question is. Did Rapunzel and I ever get married?
Well, I'm pleased to tell you.
But I'm pleased to tell you. But I'm pleased to tell you. But I'm pleased to tell you. But I'm pleased to tell you. But I'm pleased to tell you. But I'm pleased to tell you. But I'm pleased to tell you.
And after years and years, well, I'm pleased to tell you. And after years and years and years asking, I finally say yes. Eugene. All right. I finally said yes.
I finally said yes. Eugene. All right. I asked her. We are living happily and forever.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
We're living happily ever after.
We are living happily. We are living happily ever after.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Dreams came true.
That guy went on to become. Dreams came true.
Dreams came through all of the place. That guy wanted to become the most famous. Dreams came through all of the place. That guy wanted to. That guy wanted to become. That guy wanted to become. That guy wanted to become the most famous concert. That guy wanted to become. That guy wanted to become. That guy wanted to become. That guy wanted to become the most famous concert team pianist in the world, if you can believe it. And this guy, he eventually finds sponsor role. As for this guy, well, and this guy, well, he eventually finds love. Well, this guy, I assume he's happy. He's
never told me otherwise. He's never told me otherwise.
He's never told me otherwise. He's never told me otherwise. He's never told me otherwise. Thanks to Max Moses, finally Kingdom disappeared almost overnight. As did most of the apples. Pascal never changed. At last, Rapunzel was home, and she finally had a new family. She was a princess she was waiting for. Loved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom her parents did before her.
I started going by Eugene again.
And as for me, well, I started going by Eugene again. Stop thieving and basically turned it all around. But I know what the big question is. The reparation.
Did
Did Rapunzel and I ever
Well, I'm pleased to tell you.
did Rapunzel and I ever get married? And I began. Did Rapunzel and I began married?
Well, I'm pleased to tell you.
But I'm pleased to tell you, after years and years, ask. I finally say yes. Eugene. All right. I asked.
And we're living happily.
I
All right. I asked her.
and we're
I
living
asked her.
happily ever after.
Yes, we are.
And we're living happily. And we're
we are living happily
ever
ever after.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Thanks to Maximus, crime in the kingdom disappeared.
Thanks to Maximus, crime in the
disappeared.
Thanks to Maximus, crime in the kingdom disappeared. Thanks to Maximus, crime in the kingdom disappeared almost overnight. As did most of the apples. Pascal
Never changed.
never changed.
At last,
Rapunzel was home, and she finally had a new family.
She was a princess.
She was a princess worth waiting for. Beloved by all, she led her kingdom with all the grace and wisdom and
And as known with all the grace and wisdom,
their parents had did before her.
I started going them with all the grace and wisdom,
And wisdom
that
their parents
and as
did
them
before
with all
her.
the grace and wisdom that her parents did before her. Beloved them with all the grace and wisdom
And wisdom that her parents did before her. And as for me,
I started going
I
by
started.
Eugene again. Stop thieving.
And as for me, well, I started going by Eugene again. Stop thieving and basically turned it all around. Turned it all around. Stop thieving and basically turned it all around. But I know what the big question is. The Rapunzel and I became married. And
I'm pleased to tell you.
But I'm pleased to tell you, and after years asking, I finally say yes. Eugene.
All right.
I asked
And we're
her.
living happily.
We are living happily ever after.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Thanks to
Thanks to Maximus, crime in the kingdom disappeared almost overnight. At most of the apples. Pascal
Never changed.
never changed.
At last,
Rapunzel was home, and she finally had a new real family. She was a princess worth waiting for. Beloved by all, she led her kingdom with all the grace and wisdom their parents did before her. And as for me, well, I started going by Eugene again. Stopped thieving and basically turned it all around. But I know what the big question is. Did Rapunzel and I ever get married? When I'm pleased to tell you. Did Rapunzel and But I know what the big question is. Did Rapunzel and I get married? When I'm pleased to tell you, after years and years asking, I finally said yes. Eugene, alright. I asked her. We are living happily ever after.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Thanks to
Thanks to Maximus, crime in the kingdom disappeared almost overnight.
As did
As
most of
most of the apples. Pascal
never changed.
never changed.
At last,
Rapunzel was home, and she finally had a real family.
She was a
She was a princess worth waiting for. Beloved by all, she led her kingdom, all the grace and wisdom of prayer.
And as thanks to
Thanks to Maximus, crime in the kingdom disappeared almost overnight.
As did most of the
Most of the apples.
Pascal
Pascal
never changed.
never changed.
At
Last, Rapunzel was home, and she finally had a real family.
She was a
She was a princess worth waiting for. Beloved by all, she led her kingdom with all the grace, wisdom, and a prayer.
And as for me,
well, I started going by Eugene again.
Thanks to
Thanks to
Maximus,
Maximus, crime in the kingdom disappeared almost overnight.
As did
As did most of the apples.
Pascal
Pascal
never changed.
never changed.
At last,
Rapunzel was home, and she finally had a real family. She was a princess was waiting for. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace with wisdom their parents did before her. Well, as for me, I started going by using again, stopped living and basically turned it over.
I started going by
using
stopped
again, stopped thieving and basically turned it
But
all
I know what
around.
the big
Alright, but I know what the
Did
big,
Rapunzel and I ever get married? But
but I know what the big question is.
Did Rapunzel
Did
and I ever
Rapunzel,
get
did
married?
Rapunzel,
Well, I'm pleased to- But I know
but I know what the big question is.
Did
The Rapunzel and I get
Well, I'm
married.
pleased to tell you,
Well, I
after
please tell
years
you,
and
and after years and years asking, I finally said yes. Eugene. Alright, I asked her. We are living happily ever after.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Thanks to
Thanks to Maximus, crime in the kingdom disappeared almost overnight. As did most of the apples. Pascal
Never changed.
At last, Rapunzel was home, and she finally had a real family.
She was a princess
And she was a-
waiting for. And she
And she finally had a real family.
She was a princess
was waiting for.
Beloved by all,
Loved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom that her parents did before her.
And as for me,
I started going by using again, stopped thieving and basically turned it all around. But I know what the big question is. Did Rapunzel and I get married? But I know what the big question is. Did Rapunzel and I get married? I'm pleased to tell you. Did Rapunzel?
But I know what the big
question is.
Did Rapunzel and I get married?
Well, I'm pleased to tell you. But after years asking, I finally say yes. Eugene. Alright. I asked her. We are living happily ever after. Yes, we are.
Thanks to
Thanks to Maximus, crime in the kingdom disappeared almost overnight. As did most of the apples. But Pascal never changed. At last, Rapunzel was home, and she finally had a real family. She was a princess was waiting for. Beloved by all, she led a kingdom with all the grace and wisdom her parents did before her. And as for me, well, I started going by using again, stopped thieving and basically turned it all around. But I know what the big question is. Did Rapunzel when I became married? Well, I'm pleased to tell you, after years and years asking, I finally say yes. Eugene. Alright. I asked her. We are living happily ever after.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.